What's poppin', my people? You already know what this is. It's on the lockout. Today we're gonna get into a lot of things, so don't go nowhere. It gets crazy. We're gonna talk about RIKERS Island, Latin Kings, Bloods, what really happened. A lot of questions that been asked. This part of the show is gonna be probably, I'm thinking about doing it once a week or maybe twice. We're gonna see how this goes. On Wednesdays for sure, it's gonna be called Keep It Thorough Wednesdays, where we answer questions of people that they've been asking and I never answer, or you don't see your comment no more because YouTube holds it for review because it may be deemed too harsh, too crazy, or whatever, right? But on the real, we're gonna get deep. So if you bounce, it's on you. Stay to the end because it gets greater then. So I know that you being a thorough person or a good person, if you've never been locked up, would you lock out if you was to get arrested today? And as far as lockout, gang, I already know what we doing. The whole world know how we doing it. We locking out. What's poppin', my people? So check this out. Because it gets crazy, right? There's a lot of things going on. We're going to get to these questions. We're going to get to the answers and all that right on the phone. Boom. Let's set it off like this, right? And look, nobody take things wrong. I mean, you could take it how you want to take it at the end of the day, but on some real thing, we talking about things that happened in the past. But being that everybody's bringing it all up, everybody's doing all these interviews, nobody's saying nothing. And of course, from time to time, war gets tight. Because that's what I was involved in. You can't just be talking greasy or lying. And you know how Tupac said, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. You understand what I'm saying? Number one question. I love you guys. Check this out. This one is crazy. Was anyone or is it true that Bloods were walking around Rikers Island in the early 90s wearing Latin King beads? Bro, are you serious? I read that one first because that's one of the ones, I ain't gonna lie, like had me tight. Like that's super false. That's not facts. That's a lie, my dude. The only thing that is gonna seem like it's true to people, because real kings don't do the internet thing. And I can't say like real kings, you know, because I don't want to, I'm not bad-mouthing no kings, no nothing. I don't do that. I don't bad-mouth no one really like that. But actively, and this is public and the whole world knows this, it's not like they disappeared and they not in the world no more. People act like, yo, whatever happened to them, they disappeared. The Bloods ate them up. Stop it, bro. You don't even believe that yourself. Just that dudes be real cautious on what they say, because the online thing has gotten nations, organizations, gangs, all that in trouble for years. When you guys are gonna get that? But to answer your question, no, it is impossible. I was there in the early 90s. 91, 92, 93, 94, all that. When it was popping, when it was lit, all that. Yeah, someone was probably doing that in the box. You couldn't come to population with that. You would have got murked ASAP from the muscle. I would have twisted anyone that I seen doing that. Personally, we talking about then. Let's not forget where we at and where we trying to go here. That was then. The warpath from then, I would have saw somebody doing that. I would have, infirmary, quick, boop. Told you, don't play with me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, who does that? Like, that's like me walking around the island with blood bees at a time that they were super lit. Like, right now, let's say, go to the island, you wearing blood bees, 10 of them, 5 of them, 12 of them, whatever. Dudes are gonna be like, you crazy? What's the difference? That's the same way the kings were. They would have twisted anybody that was doing that. So that's not a fact. The person wouldn't even be walking right now. You got to be out your mind to believe something like that. That's been killing me for a minute, but I don't say nothing. You know why? Because again, I always say there's not a controversy channel. This is not nothing. This is not nothing like that. It's not a gang channel, but it's a question that was asked. I said, I'm a sincerely, and I got to keep it real with the peoples. You feel me? But I would be lying if I was to say that didn't bother me, because when something is not facts, it's going to bother me. Sure. And I was debating with someone the other day that they said they seen, listen, if anyone ever seen someone with another clique's beads, that the nation or organization was that deep in the island, in their prime where it was popping, and another you got those bees on because you on the gate, you on the other side from us. Like, I can't do nothing. You're in the box. You like in PC right now in court. You by yourself. You understand what I'm saying? I'm on this side. The person with the beads is on that side. It's almost impossible to get in that pen unless you get an officer that lets you rock and go in there the way it used to happen, and then you could get away with it. You know what I'm saying? You could go in there. Like, if I would have seen somebody like that, I'm trying to go up in there. Believe that. Like, boom. You know what I'm saying? I went in pins with mad bloods when it was popping plenty of times. Like, told the CO, put me in there. And that's facts. When I was in 1A, when I was in 1B, I mean, with Dizzy, and it popped off in the mess hall with me and the bloods. Because they was, I don't like to say the dude's name because he's still up north. He's about to come home. But he's from my neighborhood where I was born and raised, Sunset Park. It popped off with him. He lived around my way. I wasn't going to let that happen. We popped. The names are not important. In the mess hall, they took me and Little Chino, I said the story before, to the box and, to the pins in the front by the bubble box, to the intake. And the CO said, where you want to go? I said, put me in there. When we went in the pen, I was like, what up? What's popping? And the blood dudes was like, yo, we respect y'all. The only two little dudes that popped off in the mess hall because everybody else just sitting down. Like, it wasn't a gang, you know, like everybody's still sitting down. Like, it's on him and homeboy, he was jumping, but he's from my neighborhood. I was like, nah, bro. And he just murked something and caught a bit outie for this. You bugging. I'm going out for him. So anyway, this is years ago, bro. I don't like to bring things up old because I tell people about it, and I don't like when they do it themselves. But anyway, that's that. Like, the same way people got stories, you can't get mad when somebody does it. I got a lot of friends that are bloods, but people got stories on when they popped on Kings. Kings got a million stories from when they popped on bloods. Like, I mean, like, what is it? At the end of the day, if you're telling your story, cool. But a lot of things just bother me. I'll be real. But anyway, let's leave it at that. I just wanted to say that for whatever it means to anybody. Everybody was popping on everybody, but nobody was walking around wearing no Latin King bees. Not a bunch of them like that. Not one of them, not two of them. In the box, you probably could have got away with that when it was all their peoples. But in population, at that time, never. That's not facts. Unless, you know, like a whole building is blood, then there's no kings there to even do nothing. You understand? So that's what I mean. It had to have been like a scenario like that. You know what I'm saying? Or you just play in the house, you know, because you could play that tough dude when you're in the house with your peoples. When you come out, you make sure you with your peoples. You know, nobody's really seeing you too much. But that's even hard to do. I'm just trying to, you know, like figure it out. But bro, it don't add up. It don't match up. It's something that it'll never happen, bro. And especially in dumb times. You know what I'm saying? But sorry. No, that's not a fact. I said all that to say no. Warpath. Is it true that the Latin kings were being racist towards blacks and oppressing blacks? It depends what you want to. No, number one is no. That's not a fact. Never was. I was that in them years when all that was happening. I was there. I was coming through all the time. People will tell you. People have said it here in the lives and everything. Some was with me, but. And the reason, listen, don't get it twisted. I'm not blood. I was in houses with bloods like every other king. At one point, we started getting along and everyone was getting along and living together. and riding the 5. As much as dude said in the beginning, ain't nobody riding no, it was no 5 out. And then all of a sudden, oh yeah, what up 5? Now, yo, you right. Listen, there was a 5 thing happening up to today. Y'all seen the videos I posted when I walk outside. The bloods that I know be like, yo, what up 5? What up, what up? Keep it moving, right? Because it's just a respect as a man thing. I'm not looking at gang or your race. It's never been about race. You know what I'm saying? Because if you go to the island today, when you come out, holler at me and tell me who's doing the oppressing. It's not the kings. The nietas ain't around no more. You understand what I'm saying? It's self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? But we could all be misled by the misinformed. You know what I'm saying? you need to watch it on who you listening to and listen good when you listen. Like, are you really listening? You feel me? And I ain't trying to do it on nobody or take away from nobody's bag. I'm just saying facts. The same way people told their story, I'm being asked questions. Is my channel, I could do that. Like, because always everybody has a problem. Like when they say something, let's say meaning another gang, organization, whatever, right? They say something, it's like it's all cool. The minute the person that they had the problem with, or the group that they had a problem, one of the people says like a problem, like, yo, listen, be easy. It's not that type of party. We on YouTube. Everybody's making content. We answering questions, answers. It is what it is. Although I know in my head that people need to watch what they say because people eat, breathe, and shit this, and that's facts. And it all restarts a problem. That's why I really don't like doing it. It's not out of fear. It's just out of this younger dudes watching us. You know what I'm saying? In the future part and be like, man, I'm glad I never joined. I never want to be around them people and look at it wrong. Like, what are you really doing for the people? It's like what you doing today. But if you go to the island, no, there's no oppression with Puerto Ricans or Latin kings with blacks. You know, this is public knowledge. Jamaica's in the paperwork and the lessons of the kings. You could Google that. I'm not saying nothing that nobody don't know. Everybody knows that. Like, are you serious? So that's a no. And today, while I was up north, there was black bros, all that. I'm talking about black. That was with me in Mid-State and all that. So, shout out to him, Bear, man, from Rochester. Facts. So, with that being said, no, I didn't see no oppression. I mean, it's always going to look like oppression to somebody if you're just looking and you don't know what it is, right? Check this out. I'm gonna add this up for you real quick like this. How can I say it? Let's say YouTube. Let's say YouTube. I'm on YouTube right now, right? I am on YouTube. But you blow up. You take off. Your channel starts clicking a little something, right? Boom. Now, your man starts a channel. His thing starts clicking. Your other boy starts a channel. His thing starts clicking. From the outside, somebody that's looking. All right, and every time, y'all like the first ones to come on air. Let's say there was a time. Y'all like the first ones for everything. Y'all the first ones for everything. It looks like y'all want to be hogging stuff. Like it's all, and then instead of you letting somebody else go of another race, you call your man because he's your people's. Yo, son, come on, you next. People start watching that and start taking like a hatred. I mean, anybody in general, like, yo, these dudes think they all that. They think they got this smashed. You know, that's what I'm thinking. Like, and then people want to, you know, we want that. Like, I wanted to be next, bro. Like, who they think they are? You know what I'm saying? You running things here. Do you understand what's, and it becomes a problem, a battle for a spot. Like, you know what I'm saying? If the word clout was out back then, to me, people were chasing clout off the kings. That's a fact. That would have been the perfect word. Like, bro, you chasing clout. Because almost everybody became enemy because they were so deep and so strong. I mean, I'm not to take nothing away from them. Till today, I think they super strong. It's just the fact that a lot of things that these young kids and even the older dudes, because we're worse than young kids. Everybody keeps blaming the youth and all that. It's not the youth, bro. It's the older dudes. It's worse. Stop blaming the youth, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the OGs that's worse than them. You go to the adults on the island, ain't the young dudes. It's the old dudes popping, acting like kids. Can't you see it here? But whatever. To me, no. If that even made sense to anybody, what I just explained, because I got my own world in my own head. But no, I didn't see no oppression. I got blacks in my family. You know what I'm saying? Like by blood. You know what I'm saying? And to those, so just people can know I'm not blood. I never been blood. I never will be blood in my life, with all respect to everybody, because I also know people I grew up with that are bloods. I got close friends that are bloods. I got family members that are bloods. A lot of us do. I know kings that he's a king and his brothers are blood. It's just what happened. You know, people act like, oh, for the people that don't know, it's cool because they gas people up in the comments. Don't be gassed up by the people commenting, man. Because there's a lot of real G's and real gangsters that don't say nothing, but they watch YouTube. And they got a photographic memory, bro. And they just waiting. You understand what I'm saying? And that's a fact. Somebody always gets hurt at the end of the day. That's why I don't be doing videos like that or answering back. I'm like, bro, I know the truth. There's no need to defend the truth. You understand? Look at my videos and look at most of the people I talk about that I was with. They black. Not like I was running with bloods, like I would pop for a blood before I pop for a king, and never that. At the end of the day, when something popped, people knew where war stood at. Like, I'm with my peoples, what it is. But that's because it was, I'm trying to break it down to that it was a nation thing. It wasn't a race thing. You know, of course, you got racist people and everything. I'm pretty sure they had a few they got a lot of racist dudes. They still doing it now here online. Like, can you tell? Anytime somebody's referring to someone like German, Rickett, whatever, that's just to me. That's my opinion. I'm entitled to that, bro. That sounds ugly, bro. That sounds real ugly. That's like, bro, you serious, bro? And what kills me is the morons that still, yo, I support you, bro. That's what's up, man. And the dude is somewhere on another side of the country making videos being super disrespectful. Yeah, because them Germans or what. You understand what I'm saying? And it's the same Spanish dude, Dominican, Puerto Rican, Salvadoran, Mexican, because like, yo, I support you, bro, dropping hundreds on the thing on the dude. Like, you serious, bro? When it all hit the fan, you would have been fooled too. And I'm not, and it has nothing to do with race. I'm talking about for the people that were racist. This what would have happened. Because right away, people want to go down your throat. Oh, you racist, bro. Yo, I was following you. I didn't know you was racist. Like, you can't be serious with that. You don't have nothing else to say. Like, that's corny at the end of the day. Because everyone will tell you, yo, bro, in the world, I mean, not sitting right here. When I go outside, I'm with blacks. Yeah, I'll be with Puerto Ricans too. I'll be with whoever's a good dude. Well, not all of them are good dudes, but you know what I mean. I'll be with the peoples, with everybody. Love all people. Y'all know my slogan. But anyway, no. I do a lot of explaining to break it down because some people just don't understand. You can't just make it simple because they're going to be like, what the hell? So no, man. No, I didn't really see it. I wasn't being racist. I didn't see no one being racist. I seen them more like the kings had control. And these 2 or 3 individuals decided to stand up and they wanted to build what they were seeing that somebody else had. The unity, the power, the strength, the brotherly love, all that. To the point where the lessons are almost the same. Like, let's keep it 100, bro. Not to start nothing, but everybody knows that, bro. Like, to the star, to the crown, and you know why? Somebody asked me, it's right here in the comments. Boy, is it true that you guys bit the style, everything from the blood to the crown, the 5-point star, and some of their lessons, to the point where I heard you was GKK and the Bloods have GKB. You guys copied them? So not only were they getting crip lessons, you guys had blood. Like, are you serious? Bro, It's like this. How can I copy something from someone? I was here before you. That don't even make sense. I mean, no question is a dumb question, but no, ain't nobody copied. And just in case you didn't know, whenever their thing came out, and this is something that I got involved in because it's public information. Everybody knows it's not that what you commented. I think somebody else was saying that in the comments one day. Because people are loose. Even if it's somebody that's gang, he thinks nobody knows it's him because he's just commenting out loud in the comments. And he was putting the whole thing out there. Like, yo, boy, ain't you from Bushwick, GKK, or whatever? No, bro, this is what happened. I was out there. That's what I was repping, holding that down, with the peoples. I was messing with my peoples. It's just a fact. And nobody needed to take nothing from GKB or nothing like that. We was around first, bro. So, again, no, GKK was out way before GKB. With all respect to everybody, bro. Everyone knows that. Like, you can't compare something that's been coming up in the makings since the 40s, 50s to something that came out in 90-something. What is to bite? We already had all that. You understand what I'm saying? With all respect to all parties involved. And mind you that I'm not saying nothing here that no one doesn't know. Because you see someone a hater or someone that'll get mad. Even at times, with all respect, it be peoples too. They'll be like, oh, you talking too much. Nah, but I'm talking. I'm saying something. I'm expressing myself when I see no one else. You feel me? So I would just be like, that's what's up, bro. At least whatever. You know how it goes, man. But me personally, man, I'm going to tell you something. You was in the island in 91, 92, 93. So was I. You was in the Beacon when it was popping and you was making it hot. So was I. Everybody don't know everybody. Stop putting in these people's head, and people that haven't been in jail before, stop thinking that because a dude that says he was popping and making noise in 93 and 92, he was there, he says he had it locked or whatever. Everybody's always going to say they had it locked. They're not going to keep it 100 and tell you when they had the chichong, the unicorn thing, like war day. You feel me? They're not going to tell you the L's. They're going to tell you the W's. That's it. Everybody wants to be a superhero. You know what I'm saying? Like they came in to save the peoples. It doesn't work that way, bro. That's not what happened, homie. But what I'm saying is this. Everybody don't know everybody. Because you're on the island. But how you was there in 92 and 93? So-and-so don't know you. So why? I'm not good with names. I'm not good with faces. If you're not in front of me popping, I'm not going to remember that. I don't know that. I don't pay mind to other dudes like that. You know what I'm saying? People think people knew everybody on the island. Nah, bro, that's not facts. That's not facts. Because you was in HDM, so was I. You was in 1A, so was I. You was in 1B, so was I. I was in 1A with Sunshine, the blood dude that came home right now and was saying that he has, when that's not none of my business because I wasn't blood. I was king, facts. I was rolling with the kings and when I was there in the jails. That's a fact. And this is everybody, public information over 20-something years. Facts. So what I'm saying is I was there with Sunshine and I say all that to say because somebody left in the comments, oh, he's come. People talk to me about it because they see the videos and everything happen and ask me about him. What I know about him, I don't talk about people and I don't talk bad about people. If I don't have nothing good to say, I don't say nothing. But I can't talk like that about him and I couldn't answer people in the live because son was in the house together. He wasn't my buddy. He wasn't my friend. But I was there with him when he was young. We was both younger in HDM. But this is a lot of years ago. I remember him because he stood out. He was the only blood dude walking around with a red string and a bone on it. So it looked like a dog bone. You feel me? And I was like, holy snap. When I first walked in the house, I'm like, oh, okay. He definitely blood. But it's not like we hung out. But the Kings were deep in 1A and so were the Bloods. I was there. Colberta, Chicky was there with us. Paulie from the Bronx and them went 3 block. In 3 or... yeah, anyway, they was, on the way to the mess hall, they was over there. I think 3 block. A bunch of dudes that was there, they was holding it down. HDM is a little smaller, a few smaller because of the one floor situation, I guess, to me. the ground floor on the way to mess hall feels more like, I don't know, bro. It's bigger, but I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Like, the movement is limited, super limited. So to me, it felt smaller. I don't know. Unless when you walk in, then you like, wow, you see 2 tiers, you bug out. Like, all right, this is jail. Welcome to jail. Welcome to HDM, the house of dangerous men. Facts. But anyway, Sunshine was there, and it was nothing sweet about him. So I'm not gonna sit here and bad talk him or because a question somebody asked me and I'm getting in my feelings. No, bro. He kept it official. He was holding his down. Dudes respected him. Bloods, everybody respected him. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was deep at that time. The Bloods was deep and the Kings were deep. If I'm not mistaken, that right there was like 95, 96. If I'm not mistaken. That's a long time ago. You feel me? That's when I seen that Sunshine. And I was asking myself, damn, whatever happened to this dude? And he pops up out of nowhere. Because I knew he'll be mad about a lot of things that were being said. But again, that's none of my business. And I'm going to refer to this. I tell a story of when I was on the island and the people I was with, because I could do that. That's my experience. That's my life. Nobody can tell me what to talk about. I don't talk about nothing that has to do with kings per se, because those are getting into affairs, and that's king's business. You feel me? We here. That thing in the past has gotten people in a lot of trouble. Look it up. So I don't do that. I tell my story. You know what I'm saying? And when I mention another gang member or an organization member, whatever it may have you, with all respects to them, it's because the person was with me. You understand? It's still my story. I'm part of that story. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to go on with reading more questions. You already know what this is. It's on the lockout. But check this out, bro. It gets crazy. So I hope you don't go nowhere, because we're going to get more into some stuff from the... There's gonna...